I don't know if the camera is really picking up this color, but I don't know if this, but I love this color on me. I did a poll on my Instagram and everyone said that they wanted a tutorial. So I was just like, would it be makeup, would it be hair? So I decided to do this bleaching of this hair as the tutorial. And I will be doing more makeup looks, or try to do more makeup looks. And I do have more vlogs coming. I'm really just like a vlogger more than like makeup-ish, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to do balance of both.
So let's get into this tutorial. I am sectioning off the 2 front pieces of my hair that will take all of the bleach, versus the back part and the middle, all that would not be bleach. I just wanted like it to be like a gradual effect, like it's like a brown in the front part and then you see black behind, but also the brown will be more so from the middle to the ends of the hair, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to do those bright blonde pieces. I want just a simple brown, cute, classy color. Now, I know y'all looking at me like, sis, why in the world do you have kitchen gloves on? Well, what had happened was, I really lost the actual plastic gloves that I normally would use. I don't know what it is about me, but I am notorious for losing stuff, and it'll be in plain sight. I don't know why or how I can do that. It just happens all the time with me. But these are clean, fresh kitchen gloves. Like, these are fresh out the pack. So the way I'm applying my bleach is I'm actually just using the applicator to apply the bleach, and I'm gonna comb through the hair to make sure it coats every strand, because I didn't want any black showing in the hair. And I didn't show me mixing the bleach, but it's basically the Clairol BW2 bleach, and also, well, it's probably 2 scoops of that, and then the 30 volume developer. I wanted to make it stretch, like my bleach to stretch, so I kind of just poured it. It didn't really like matter, and it kind of was like a liquidy consistency. It wasn't like thicker at all, but that's a way you can make your bleach last. So I'm just basically going to do that for both sides. Now that I moved on to like the rest of the hair, I section it in 2 parts, like from the top and the bottom. And I'll just pin the top of the hair at the top and go in at the bottom of the hair, so I can really just get in and coat all of that bleach on that hair. Now, I'm not too really worried about how much bleach I'm using or whether or not it coats every strand, because this is at the bottom of the hair. So it kind of doesn't matter as long as it still take to the bleach, if that makes sense. I think that makes sense. But then I'll go in with the top, and I will kind of use my applicator to turn it to the side, like vertically, and like kind of do lines, I guess you could say, some lines at the top, like kind of drag it down to where it's not a straight horizontal line. You can notice from the black hair from the brown hair. I want it kind of like a fade, in a sense, a fade effect. So it's just not just a straight, oh, black, then boom, it's brown. But that's the finished one, and I just put a bag over it and let it sit for about 30 to 45 minutes. So I'm over here at this sink, and I have it on lukewarm water. I don't really have it on hot. It's not on cold. It's just like it's a little warm in there, but it's more so cold. So it's lukewarm. And I'm just rinsing all that bleach out first, and then I go in with this neutralizing shampoo and put it all over the hair and rinse that out. So now I'm going to take the Shimmer Lights conditioner, and it's like to tone down that brassiness in the hair, like to keep it from being like this brassy brown blondish color. It tones it down a little bit with the purple in it. So I just go in and wash it with the hair, and then after I rinse all that, massage it in, then rinse it, and then I will go in with my conditioner, which I forgot to show, but I end up showing at the end of the video what kind of conditioner I use, and I let it sit for about 15 minutes in the conditioner, and then went to my blow drying process. So before I blow dry the hair, I use the Tresemme heat protectant on the hair, and then I just began blow drying. I just recently bought the cheat iron guard for heat protectant, but I want to use all of this first before I start testing that one out. So after I finish blow drying, I'm actually going to go in and start curling the hair using my 5-in-1 hot tools. Basically it comes with 5 different sizes of barrels, like from 2 different size barrels, and then 3 different size curling barrels. So I didn't actually regularly curl it, I just wrapped it around this barrel. And then I end up not liking it, so I end up switching and changing it.
So this is the hair. I started out using, as you saw, like the big curler, the barrel on the big curler. So I decided, nah, I didn't like it, so I switched back to my curling wand by Conair. I used that wand and just completed the rest of my hair. Like I did in about like 2 different sections, maybe like parted around, and then top and bottom, and it was like maybe 3 sections back here. But I did not get any shedding. I did not have any problems with the hair, except for when I was washing the hair, I did notice some bleach was like in the closure part, which was fine. It didn't really bother me. I just got some shampoo and washed that out. I did make, baby, this is a closure wig. I've had this wig, well, actually, scratch. It has not been a wig that long. It recently became a wig, but I had this hair over 2 years, maybe a 1.5 to 2 years. This is actually maybe longer than that. I actually have a picture. I will try to find that picture and show you how this hair looks. This was from Unice hair. This is back when I started like buying Unice hair, when I first kind of started really buying virgin hair with my own money. At first, somebody else buying it for me. So Unice hair from Aliexpress is the hair that this is. I believe this is Peruvian bodywave. I was either probably more Malaysian than Peruvian, but I was in that phase where I was just like, no, I don't want Brazilian. I always get Brazilian, so I wanted Peruvian or Malaysian. So it's either one of those body waves, but it's definitely from Unice hair. It used to be really long until I cut it. I had cut it when I constructed this wig, and then I decided, oh well, let me go ahead and try to bleach some hairs that I already have. So here's a close-up on the hair, the color. I did notice I didn't go up like close enough like I did this side, but that's fine. I didn't really trip about that. Here's a side view. I love this hair. It still feels just as soft as when I had it before I bleached it, before I cut it. The same softness it was a 1.5 to 2 years ago whenever I got it. Still feels the same, which I'm really grateful for that, because some hair, you know, will just dry up on you so quick. I did bleach a wig a long time ago, and it did not come out good, but it wasn't Unice hair. So I thought I had showed the conditioner that I used on his hair, but I guess I didn't, or maybe the clip got lost. I don't know. But this is the conditioner that I use. It is the OGX brand Hydrating Plus Tea Treatment Conditioner. This is actually also what I use on my natural hair. This and the shampoo. Then I went in with this and I let it sit for at least 15 minutes in the sink. Now, I plucked my closure just a little bit, and then I pulled out little baby hairs, and then I got some Got To Be freeze spray, sprayed it on my comb and kind of lifted this up to get that, not that flat look, because I didn't really like it flat, so I wanted kind of to stick up like this so you can at least see the baby hairs, you know. And I feel like that kind of gets that frontal look in a sense versus it being flat to your face. So why am I holding my, this is my second time actually bleaching hair. Second time. The first time I think I fried that hair. It was not good hair. And I used 30 volume developer from Clairol and the Clairol BW2 bleach. I used 2 scoops of that and then just kind of poured the 30 volume developer in because I wanted it to stretch, because I kind of feel like, what if I didn't have enough? But I forgot it's short hair, so I actually did have enough. And I only let this sit on for about 30 to 45 minutes. I know I was watching TV and I was like, oh, let me go check and take it off and then go wash it, because I didn't want it too light. I just wanted a good enough color so we could see it, a brown honeyish color, and not really honeyish, this is actually not honey, but a brown color that's not too light. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment and say, girl, your hair bomb, or girl, you could have did a little better, here's some tips, and subscribe, because I do have some more stuff coming right after this video.